this is Mary Bacon. Thank you so much for watching and welcome to the University of Sip, where sip happens. Today we're going to talk about matcha and why you're crazy if you're not drinking it. So matcha is, it is a finely powdered green tea. So it is not like any other tea. You're not going to steep the leaves and then discard them. You're going to whisk them together and consume the entire leaf. So you've got at least 10 times the health benefits of green tea. And you already knew that green tea was good for you, right? So that'll save time. The way that matcha is special is it is shade grown. So in the last month of the growing cycle in the greenhouses, they put black plastic over the top so the sun can't shine through. And the leaves get longer and wider looking for the sun, which kind of made me almost sad, but not really. So they're a thinner leaf, and when they cannot carry on photosynthesis due to lack of light, they accumulate more chlorophyll. So they become a more vibrant green color than traditional green tea. And they're just a smoother, kind of a thinner leaf, so it has a different type of flavor there. So it is immediately steamed and then ground into a very fine powder and shipped to steep tea where it's flavored. So the very first harvest, the first leaves, those will become ceremonial grade matcha. It's a little bit smoother flavor. And then everything else after that would be premium grade. And then there's a lower grade called culinary grade, which is what you'll find in all of those matcha cookies and matcha Kit Kats and all that. We don't, steep tea doesn't carry culinary grade. We only have premium grade, and then we do have ceremonial grade. There's a little difference in the smoothness on the plain. Ceremonial grade does not come in flavors. If you want flavored to ceremonial grade, you're kind of missing the point of ceremonial grade. But we have a bunch of flavors in the premium grade that you would absolutely love. They're fabulous. So why do I drink so much matcha? So the first thing is caffeine. Caffeine will give you energy, as you probably know that. However, there are competing antioxidants and L-theanine in tea, which is unique. You won't find that in coffee or Red Bull or No-Dos. And theanine works synergistically with caffeine to give you a better brain function. So they did studies, people did puzzles and stuff like that. They did okay, and then they did better if they had caffeine. They did okay with the theanine, but the theanine plus caffeine group did the best. So your brain will work better, so you'll be smarter, which is pretty awesome. It also slows down the absorption. So rather than getting a huge spike of caffeine and then a crash, you're actually going to get more of a level amount of that. So it's not as much associated with caffeine withdrawal headaches as coffee might be. Can't guarantee anything, but if you get headaches from caffeine withdrawal from coffee, you could try matcha and see what happens. It will enhance thermogenesis, which means how much fat you burn, by 8 to 10%. So when you drink it before a workout, not only do you have more energy and focus, but you're burning more fat. And like, who doesn't need to do that? That's working out, right? So it also helps with anti-aging. It's an anti-inflammatory. So the anti-inflammatory benefits help you recover better from your workouts. You can also make a face mask. So you would just take a teaspoon of matcha, rub it into a small amount of warm water, just enough to make a paste, apply it to your face, wait for it to dry about 8 to 10 minutes later, and you can wash it right off. And you'll look like $1 million. So that's pretty fabulous. There are catechins in matcha that also have some anti-cancer properties in some preliminary studies, and they also improve fat burning and your metabolism. So that's why I drink it. Most people start with 1 or 2 scoops a day. I happen to consume 5 scoops a day to sometimes 8 because that's why I'm such an Energizer bunny all day. And I like that. So that's basically why I drink so much, and why I think everybody's crazy who hasn't tried it yet. So this is the traditional method. First thing, you want your water to be about 175 degrees. So if you boiled it, let it cool for 5 minutes, If you have a programmable tea kettle, awesome. It's also just under boil. So right before it boils, you can try to use that. If you use boiling water, it might taste like grass. And unless you're a cat, grass doesn't taste very good. So you would pour one matcha scoop, which is a half a teaspoon in here. Put the water in, and then you're going to zigzag. So don't swirl it like this because it goes out of the bowl. In a zigzag pattern until it's all frothy, and then you're good. This is the traditional bowl and whisk. This is how they make it for Japanese tea ceremonies in Japan. It's tradition. This is part of our Matcha for Pros collection, and it comes with ceremonial matcha. You can also buy the bowl and whisk as a set by themselves. The second way, which is the way I actually do it most of the time, is with our stainless steel whisk. So as you can see, the base of this spins. Now, if you try to use a kitchen whisk in a coffee mug, it's not going to mix properly. It's not going to taste great, and you're going to think I'm crazy. If you must use a kitchen whisk, at least use a bowl so that you have more room to really whisk it up. This will work in a coffee mug because, see, it spins, and you get a good frothy benefit there. So it's a half teaspoon for 6 or 8 ounces, depending on how strong you like it. I drink it out of this 16-ounce big sip, so I put 2 scoops in here, or sometimes 3, because that's how I am. Thing about the big sip, you cannot shake cold liquids. They will explode, and that's not fun, although it is hilarious if you're not the one holding it. You can put this down in there, and it does have room to spin. So if you want to use it in here, and because you're leaving, because this is insulated, what you would do is put your matcha in there, put just enough water to kind of, like this much water, and then whisk it as much as you can, and then fill it the rest of the way with the hot water, and then just kind of stir it, and it should be fine, and it'll be tasty, and it'll stay hot for about 3 hours in the big sip. The big sip also has an agitator, so if you want your matcha cold, you can do that too. So people will mix it with ice water, and different flavors have different ways people love them. So for example, strawberry matcha is really great in orange juice or lemonade. Vanilla with orange juice tastes like a creamsicle. Vanilla almond milk and clementine taste like a creamsicle. I tend to put them in my protein shakes. So I'll put my protein powder in here with my matcha and usually vanilla almond milk or coconut milk, shake it up really good, and that's what I drink on the way to the gym. So hopefully that has helped you understand why I'm such a matcha fanatic. And if you have any questions, message me. I would love to answer them. If you want to learn more about matcha, you can join my Matcha Lovers group on Facebook or Google+. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Book a party, get some free, or talk to me. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great evening.